Hi, I'm Charles Gregory, and we're out getting man-on-the-street responses for the mayor. The mayor would like the Philadelphia residents to be informed about the pending budget cutbacks. So I decided to go out in our neighborhoods and get genuine responses. And this is what the people had to say.
My name is Solomon Perry,
Okay, what part of the city are you from?
North Philadelphia.
If you had one remedy, or if you thought it was a remedy out there that can fix this deficit that we're in, or fix the budget, what do you think that would be?
I think that they should do some non-profiting fundraising.
Okay.
That'll help out. I feel that perhaps they need to network with some larger corporations and see if they can get some help through the larger corporations, and maybe they can trickle down and maybe give some donations and things like that. And maybe they can get some little vending stands where they can sell t-shirts to help fundraise, to build up some capital so that they can get themselves out of whatever they need to do. But I think they, as a people, have to delegate certain particular people that are on a lower level who have some free time, maybe 2 hours out of each day, out of an 8-hour period, and have these people go to these stands and operate. They're still working. They're still getting paid by salary, but they could be doing something different if they have nothing else to do. I know I go into a lot of city buildings and a lot of people on lunch breaks, and they're walking around. The lunch breaks is only an hour, but they're walking around in the gallery 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day shopping on taxpayer, money.
Oh, you've been paying attention.
I've been paying attention to everything that's going on. Ask the people come down to help volunteer. Have somebody that's going to manage the sites, have somebody that's going to be responsible for the management, as well as supervising, as well as employees, as well as helpers. And I believe a lot of things within the political levels and so forth like that have been mishandled, but it's never too late. So we can move forward, but we all got to be on the same page, and we have to understand what the crises are, what the problems are, so we can address the issues at the grassroots, and hopefully, have these grassroots be seeded again with positive seeds, so that they can grow and come to a harvest of some good things, in a positive direction.
Right.
Jalen Marietta,
Okay, and what section of the city are you from?
Northeast. Finding a way to strategize better.
State your name.
Shauna,
And what part of the city are you from?
down North Philly.
Phil, what do you think would be a remedy to fix it then?
Right now, I don't know. So,
Well, that works.
well,
That's why he's working hard and he's our mayor.
well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, you need to, step it up a little bit, but, come out to different, little counties and, we can help out a little bit. Work together. We can work together and make it possible, make it happen.
I'm Caroline Toohill.
Okay, and what part of the city are you from?
I am from right down the street. I don't know what he could do, but he's the mayor. He's in that position. He's smart enough. He should figure out something.
Demetrius,
Okay, and what part of the Philadelphia are you from?
North Philly. My mother works over at the Mr. Service Building, so she sees him a lot, the mayor a lot. And she talked to him and gave her views about what's going on and everything in the neighborhood, which he never really came into the community and embraced the community with things, and what can he do for the community, for all race of color.
My name's Nick Fedden. I mean, I'd suggest a twofold remedy.
Okay.
I think that first, at the city level, Mayor Nutter has to keep in mind the long-term effects of immediate cuts. So in that sense, not sacrificing education, waste management, and other things which make this a livable city both today and in the near future, just in order to make the immediate budget. And then the second part of that being that I think that we need federal intervention, and I think that President Obama needs to ensure that these cities and the states have enough funding to continue to exist, which at this point is becoming questionable.
Bruce,
And what part of the city you from again?
University City. I think Nutter's doing a stand-up job. I follow Philadelphia politics pretty closely. So, I can't say anything. You know what I mean?
My name is Lamar Scott, West Philly. I just feel as though this mayor is not a visionary enough. Just like with the gambling, he don't want gambling. He's fighting hard with Rendell about gambling. That's jobs. That's we ain't gonna have a whole lot of a whole lot of casinos down there, but we can sprinkle in some casinos down, we can sprinkle in some things that the families can go through. You know, we can make our Delaware Avenue like Baltimore at the harbor. Like, you know, more jobs that create that. It's going to have more money. It's going to help out the budget here in the city. You know, that's flat out, you know. That's real talk, 101.
My name's Alfred Good.
Okay, and what section of the city are you from?
I'm actually from outside the city in the Montgomery County area.
Okay.
But most of my family resides in north and the northeast.
Okay.
Simple solution, focus more on children's educations, you know, putting money in that instead of putting money in building casinos.
My name is Alan Stokes.
Okay, great, fantastic. So what part of the section, or what section of the city are you from?
I actually live in Winfield.
Winfield, okay.
They can look at the money that they're spending and figure out where could they cut back where it wouldn't affect the people so much. For example, the parking authority, I heard that they spent a lot of money on building these new cars that scan the license plates as they ride by. I don't think that's necessary. I think you should have took the money from something like that and kept the libraries open, because ultimately we need to have the libraries open for the younger kids and the up and coming generation so they can go in and learn things and situations like that. I think it's a lot of different things I think that the city's putting money behind that, you know, aren't necessary. I understood they were supposed to be building an ice skating rink somewhere near City Hall, and it's going to cost a couple million. What's the point of that? We have an ice skating rink, 3 of them to be exact. So I just think it's a matter of finding out where they're spending the money at, figuring out if they actually need to spend the money there, and put it behind the things that they need to put the money behind, such as libraries or pools in the summertime or educational programs or whatever's out there to help the youth. So.
Oh, Ricardo Gilliam.
Okay, what section of the city are you from?
Oh, from right here, Overbrook section. Rate myself. Don't terminate programs altogether. What he could do is maybe cut back on some of the salaries, because I heard that a lot of the salaries are top heavy. So if you eliminate some of those large salaries that some of the people are getting to just run the programs, and then funnel the money down to keep the programs going, and then maybe they can maybe then we can go forth with keeping the programs running, keeping these kids off the street. Because if you eliminate all those programs and then the crime goes up, we won't have no anti-prevention or violence prevention type programs for the kids, because it won't be none. You understand what I'm saying?
You're going to have to lay off some city workers.
Okay. So that's one of your remedies, to lay off some city workers?
Yeah, like the trash collectors, for example.
Okay.
The trash collectors. Anybody that works for the city, you're going to have to take a little cut. If you don't take no cut, then you have to roll. That's to save money, you know. So it's hard to explain what's going to be the cutback, because you never know what this mayor is going to do. You don't know what he's going to do. One day he's smiling, the next day he sad. I seen in the paper the other day, he looked so sad. That's what's going on. But he had to clean up what Mayor Street did. That's all it's to it.
Christopher Weaver.
Okay, and what section of the city are you from?
I actually live in West Philly, but I worship at the church that's currently behind you on the cameras. I thought one of the things that he discussed initially about implementing was like taking some of the SEPTA cops and making them like part-time regular city cops or whatever, or trying to differentiate some funds towards them. I thought that would be good instead of like cutting off a lot of the funding, so like from the libraries and all of that. I think that will help at least with the, you know, police problem or whatever. I would do something like that. And actually I think they need to hire a new tax advisor, because from my understanding the tax advisor's been there for a while, and some new blood will be helpful. Yeah.
Great, well, fantastic. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.